Welcome everyone, I'm Andrew and you're watching the Hobby Tracks channel. Today we're comparing some tires. The Reefs Crux tires in the trail burners, both 475s on 1.9 wheels. I do have these Crux mounted up on the same trail wheels as the trail burners. So, same weight that they were running, and this is a set of the XP compounds. Yeah, I just wanted to do a little tire comparison because I've been running the Reefs for quite a while. Some of my favorite trail tires. Then I have a set of these treals that I've been wanting to try out. So I finally got them mounted up. We're going to give them a run on the backyard course. I got some gates set up. Going to try to run similar lines. And the test truck, modified Vanquish Phoenix. Alright, we got the Sumo with the trail burner tires. Drive a little bit on the course, and then we'll hit some of the challenge gates. Alright, first gate we're going to try. Gonna keep that tire up on the edge of that rock. Try to get back so you can see more of the angle the truck is at. Scraping up that new body. We're gonna head for the second gate. Alright, truck's in the middle of the course. Stock foams seem to be doing pretty well. You can see those lugs trying to bite in. This front tire is pretty much up in the air. See if we can get that front end over a little bit. We'll engage the overdrive, see if that helps. Oh, we might have lost it. Alright, got the truck reset. Got that drum bumper right into the rocks. There we go, made it to the top. Just had to get the right line and a little bit of throttle. And we'll see if we can come off this without do that. Alright, we'll get it moved around to our next gate. Lined up for our next gate and just using the tennis balls as kind of markers just to make sure I hit all the same spots, but just gonna drive straight up this rock. Back tires here on the lower ledge. I think we're gonna get the truck over a little more and no problem. Alright, now we get to also see these on the downhill. I'll try to get it so you can see the angle of the truck. tires are holding on good. You can see they're right on that ledge. What are we stuck on? Get that front end right into that rock. A little bit of bump, get up over that ledge. Yeah, that front bumper is right in the rocks, so not an issue with the tires, but alright, get this to our next gate. Right up there, no problem. Now see if we can get that front tire out of that crack. Alright, let's see how we do coming up here. Got that tire pushing into that rock. Yeah, no problem with traction. Drop down the other side. Call them the bonus gate. It's not too many trucks get up this. You can tell it's a little bit light in the front end. Back tires. Give it a little bump. Alright, we're up on the rock. I don't think our skid's bottomed out. Got the truck reset on the bonus line here. We'll give it one more shot. Now we're front tires up on the big rock. Try to get lined up. We'll give it a little bump. Alright, we got the reefs crux tires on the Sumo. No problem with that climb. Alright, up for our first challenge gate here. Still have the stock foams in these tires. No trouble pulling through that gate. Get lined up for the next one. Gonna get it lined up, so take about the same line. Got that front bumper right into the rock. Maybe pull through it. I don't know, might take a look at the video. I think that pulled it a little bit easier on the reefs, but you know how that goes. Could be a just slightly different line from the other tires to make all the difference. Lined up for this gate. Lined up, go straight over that rock. Now I do know the line's a little better this time. Still no problem crawling right up that. Check out this downhill. See if we can get the truck to stop in the same spot. Tire down near that edge. I know, we'll try not to get bottomed out on this rock right here. Yeah, the stock foam's definitely pushing a little bit. And up for our next challenge gate. Keep that front bumper out of the rocks. Just like the trail burners, no problem. Actually got over that crack up the top a little bit easier. But again, that could just be, slightly different line. Lined up for our next gate. The reefs tires pulling through pretty easily. No problem pulling through there. Now we get the front end stuck right down into a rock. We're gonna try for the bonus gate. We got up on the big rusty rock, but had the same problem as before. That front end being a little bit too light on this truck. It wants to pull. Now we're starting to lift. Let me check if that overdrive is on. Alright, we got the overdrive kicked in. A little bit of a bump. We got it. Guys, well, I gotta say, both tires did pretty well today out on the backyard course. I would give it to the Reefs Crux tires. Definitely seemed to pull some of the lines easier, but I also ran these second, so I had already gotten, to try out the gates. So I don't know if that makes a huge difference. But these trail burners, definitely good tires. Going to be giving them some more run time. But these will definitely find their way onto some more trucks. We'll have to get out on the trail with them. So, although this video, probably give it to the Reefs. These are both great tires, and especially the Treals, I think are about half the price of pretty much any other tire. So, that's definitely some value there. That's going to be it for today's video. Thank you for joining me.